let's go on to method 2, which is using Terraform. So Terraform is an infrastructure as code tool that allows you to define your cloud resources in test files and deploy them automatically. Instead of clicking on the console or typing CLI commands, you write a file that describes your infrastructure. Why is this important? Imagine you work at Netflix or Google, where hundreds of servers are launched and destroyed every day. Manually clicking or typing will slow and prone to errors. Terraform lets you manage all of this as reusable codes. Let's get onto the setup. First, you need to install Terraform from terraform.io. Then you create a new folder, and inside it, you create a file called main.tf. And this will be your configuration file. Now, currently there is a code displayed on the screen. Let me explain it into details what it does. So we have providers. The providers tell Terraform we are working with AWS and which region to deploy to. AWS instance define the virtual machine we want to launch. This is like telling Terraform, please create a new EC2 instance for me. AMI is the ID of the operating system image that the server will run. Think of this as choosing what kind of computer you are launching: Amazon Linux, Ubuntu, or Windows. Instance type defines the size and capacity of the server. T2 Micro is a small instance and it fits within the free tier. Key name allows you to securely connect to the instance using SSH. VPC Security Groups ID defines which security groups the instance will use. A security group acts as a virtual firewall. It controls what kind of traffic is allowed to reach your instance. Here, it must allow HTTP, which is port 80, and SSH, which is port 22, so we can access the web page and connect via the terminal. User data contains a script that runs automatically when the server starts. It updates the system, installs Apache, starts it, and creates a simple HTML page. Tags are metadata that helps you to label and organize your AWS resources. AMI instance type and key name are used by the same way as with the CLI. VPC Security Groups ID allows access like SSH and HTTPD. Now, let's get onto the steps to using our Terraform to launch our instances. First, open your terminal and in the folder, you run Terraform init. This will set up Terraform. And then you run Terraform apply. Type yes when prompted. Terraform will launch the EC2 instance and handle everything. When done, go to the EC2 dashboard, find the public IP of the instance and visit it in your browser. The web page will display your message. Comment Terraform below if you want a fully detailed step-by-step breakdown and a script to copy and paste for your own EC2 automation.